Donald Trump is the Kanye West of presidential candidates.
Donald Trump wanted Obama's birth certificate, but now, even if you have one and you're Mexican, you still gotta go. Bye-bye ethnics. Scott Walker. I would never vote for him. He's against unions. Union guy.
My dad's in the union. That's mad rude. You trying to piss off a Puerto Rican from the Bronx?
Jeb Bush. Even his mother said we've had enough Bushes. It's a lot of Bushes.
Jeb Bush is a middle child. I'm a middle child. You don't want to be president. You just need a hug.
Rick Santorum. Do me a favor. Pause this and Google his last name.
Frothy.
Frothy!
Frothy?
Ah, ain't that disgusting?
Bernie Sanders looks like him and Yoda had the same mom, but she cheated.
Bernie Sanders, to me, is that teacher in school, you know, when everybody had that teacher in high school that everybody liked. He was like, yeah, that's Mr. Sanders, he cool as hell. And he would always say weird shit to you, like, did you check out James Brown yet? And you'd be like, go ahead, man. And then you listen to it on the low and you come back to class like, Mr. Sanders, James Brown is the shit. How come nobody told me about this?
Ben Carson looks like the default black guy you get when you try to create a player in NBA 2K.
I think Ben Carson denies the needs of his people for the crumbs off of his master's table.
Ted Cruz, the guy with the square head, right?
Ted Cruz looks like the doll from The Conjuring.
Yo, Mike Huckabee, what's your beef with Beyonce? What's your beef with Jay? You don't want it?
Mike Huckabee doesn't believe that a 10-year-old rape victim should be allowed to have an abortion. Do you need to hear more?
Randall Paul. Why are you cutting your own hair? Why do I know that? Why is that something you're telling people?
Hey, West Coast, he's bringing the Jerry curl back.
Marco Rubio, you claiming you love Wu-Tang. Then they ask you who you love in Wu-Tang. You don't know nobody.
Marco Rubio, I'm just waiting for him to bust out in the debate. Who do I trust? Me, that's who.
How you not know Raekwon the Chef? How? Everybody knows him. Christie.
Here's why I cannot vote for Christie, because I have a photo on Instagram where Christie has camel toe.
I like him because I know at some point or another he is gonna curse somebody out and it's gonna be on TV.
Rick Perry, his family once had a ranch named Niggerhead. You got my vote.
Who's Rick Perry? They all look the same. How many of these are we gonna do?
John Kasich. I kind of like him. I think he probably would be the best of the horrible batch of Republicans out there. So Kasich, go out and buy you a personality and fight, fight, fight!
John Kasich, you like Lincoln Park. So I know you make bad decisions. I will not vote for you.
Bobby Jindal.
Bobby Jindal's real first name is Piyush. I knew a Piyush growing up. We used to call him Pubes. Carly Fiorina.
She destroyed Hewlett Packard. If you can't run a company, you can't run my country.
I heard you study medieval stuff in college at Stanford. That's ridiculous. That's not a real major. What are you, on the Quidditch team too?
Hillary Clinton. I picked these out especially for you to help your presidential campaign. I'm not saying another word until you come and get these.
Hillary Clinton, come on, come over here and pick up the earrings Mike bought for you. It was very nice of him to do that. He doesn't do things like that. I saw him, he's gonna send them into Cash for Gold. They sent the envelope.